Hello and welcome to Anarchy in the Ukulele with me, Paul Mansell. Today I am going to be reviewing this book by Michael Walker, and this is 18 partitas by Giuseppe Brescianello for low G ukulele. Okay, so let me tell you about this book. Well, I'll start off by telling you a little bit about the composer, who, I'll be perfectly honest, I had never heard of. So Brescianello was an 18th century composer, and he actually composed for something called the Galizona, which was like a sort of forerunner to the lute, really. It was basically a bass lute. It started out with 3 strings, but then it went up to 6 and indeed 8. It was very similar to the lute and a forerunner to the guitar, really. Brescianello did a lot of composing for that. He did a lot for the violin as well. In his time, he was very, very well known. Not so much now, to be honest. I mean, having sort of gone through this book, I'm sort of much more aware of him now, and there's a lot of beautiful guitar pieces out there by him that I assume were transcribed from either the lute or the Galizona for guitar. So let me tell you a little bit about Michael Walker as well. He's an incredibly prolific writer. I mean, I don't know how many books he's done. I was looking on his website, it looked like 30 or 40. I've got a couple of his other books here. I've got the Thomas Robinson School of Music, and I've got a Tarraga book by him. And I will get round to reviewing these as well. But I wanted to do the Brescianello one, mainly because people haven't heard of him, and I thought it would be nice to sort of do something on someone that people haven't heard so much of. Michael himself, he studied guitar at Birmingham, and he studied under David Walport, who actually studied under Segovia. So there's a really nice sort of line there. So you can see that he's got a great history, Michael. He's currently working on some pieces by Debussy and Satie. So I really look forward to hearing them as well. So let's have a little look at the actual book. These are self-published, okay, but they're beautifully done, really, really good. I mean, it's a very, very large book. This retails at £29, which is a lot for a book, but you get an awful lot. So although it's probably, maybe £10 dearer than most books, it's a lot bigger. So don't think that it's expensive, although it is expensive, but not for what you're getting. You're getting a lot of music here. I mean, there's over 150 pages in here, and most of the pieces are one page. It's a very, very well produced book. I love the cover, I love the feel of the book. You get a little bit of an intro about Michael himself, which is nice. You then you get a little bit about the composer. You get a little bit about the Galizona, tells you about that. And you also get a little bit about how to understand the tablature in here. And you can tell just from reading this that Michael's got a fantastic history of playing these instruments. So the actual music in here, it's effectively you're getting the tab, and then you're getting the music as well, which is the normal way to do it. It's very clearly laid out. It's very nicely printed, easy to read. The pages fold nicely. You can read the tab easily, and you can read the music easily. And it's just effectively got a quality feel to it. 18 partitas, which is a lot. There's a lot of music in here. This could keep you happy for a couple of years quite easily. I would say this is for the intermediate to advanced player. There's not much in here for beginner, but that's fine. That's who it's aimed at. So, that's absolutely perfect. I think what we'll do, we'll have a listen to one of the pieces. I'm going to pick this one here, which is from partita number 1, and it's called Trio. Here we go. found a pretty little piece. They remind me a little bit, the pieces, they're kind of, I think, a little bit of a cross between Bach and Dowland, really. You can understand you can see, sorry, the way that Michael has arranged these. He's got a really good understanding of the instrument. Like I say, a lot of the pieces are pretty tricky, but you know, it's nice to have some pieces for sort of more advanced players, so that's good as well. Let's have another listen. This is one from the sort of back end of the book. This is Partita 12. This is Menuet. So that's a nice little piece as well, quite quick, that piece. So it's definitely worth checking this book out. I'll put a link up to Michael's website because there's a vast amount of music on there, and if you're into sort of, you know, that kind of thing, that classical vibe, he's done a lot of books by Carcassi, Carulli, Tarraga, all the well-known ones. But then he's also done some by the less known composers like this, Brescianello. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope it's introduced you to something new. I'll be reviewing some of Michael's other books in the near future, so that's something to look forward to. Thanks very much for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the bell. Okay, bye now.